I just see so many new products entering the market. The shelf space is growing. Next to OLIPOP at Whole Foods, you have just a lot of folks that are in this gut health world. What do you make of kind of the space now? Do you feel like you have created your own category? What's your view on where the category is?
I love innovation. In my career at Diageo, about half of that of the decade I was there was new product development. So that was like developing and then launching new products and most of them failing and analyzing categories and what makes products work and what makes categories grow and succeed. It's really hard to do disruptive innovation and often it's kind of an evolution. So would we have been able to do what we've done as quickly as we've done it without kombucha? No, definitely think not. So brands like GT's first entered the market and then Health Aid and Kavita that came after them created this kombucha set. Now, that sort of introduced the idea that here's a fizzy drink that tastes pretty good if you are okay with kind of the vinegar profile that has a functional benefit to it that supports your digestive health. And that kind of does two things. One introduces that kind of interim step in consumers' minds, and also it creates a space in the store. So when we went to retailers for the first time, we said, look, you've got a digestive health set, not a kombucha set, because you've got drinking vinegars in there, you've got Switzels, all different kind of stuff. But if you go to CVS or Walgreens and you're a consumer looking for digestive health, you're going to see prebiotics and fiber merchandise next to probiotics in a 50-50 ratio. You go into your store, you have zero prebiotic and fiber products. You're missing half the category. You should put Olipop in there. And they did. That was our kind of opportunity to get into the set. I look at it now. I was looking at data last week. I think it's 85% of people that have bought Olipop had not previously purchased any product in the digestive health set. So we're bringing a whole range of new consumers through price point, format, flavor profile. Inevitably, what's going to happen, anybody that has access to syndicated data, you'll see that we're the fastest growing refrigerated beverage in the US. And so people are going to be like, hey, I want to be that as well. This clearly is a successful thing. I'm going to launch one of these too. When we started, we really struggled for investment. People were asking us, why are you doing prebiotics? Because like probiotics is the trend, right? Everything was probiotic at that time. They asked us, why are you doing a soda? That doesn't make any sense. Soda's a dying category. Make it a sparkling water or something. And so I think that is the portion of vision required. On Ben's part, he was like, well, we're doing prebiotics because that is where the science is pointing. And so I don't really care what like the trend is. This is the thing that actually is going to impact people's health. So this is what we're doing. And there was a couple of early investors, Pat Finn from Finn Capital, who were like, this is awesome and invested. But most people said no at that point. In relation to kind of behaving like a soda, I would say to people, well, look, it's a $40 billion category. Kombucha is like $1 billion. I think sparkling water is 4. Look around you. Like people love soda. They have no issue with soda. It's just the sugar content is the problem. So you solve for that. It was a big lesson I learned from my innovation days at Diageo is break one rule and break it hard. Keep everything else the same. So we aim to keep everything else the same. But look at the can, the name is, it sounds like a soda brand. The flavors, root beer, there's nothing complicated about that. But we changed the ingredients. That was it. And that was the one thing that we shifted. And then we started behaving like a soda. We did ice cream floats and things, which health and wellness brands have never done before. We made it fun. And that's a model that people have now started to replicate across other categories, which is great to see. So yeah, it's unsurprising to me that other people come into the category. I haven't seen anyone, unfortunately, doing the same rigor in the scientific research that we do. So we have a health advisory board led by Joe Petrosino, one of the lead guys on the Human Microbiome Project. We've done research with Baylor and Purdue medical colleges to check that the product does what we say it does. And no other brand really across CPG has done that level of rigor, which we think is key. So right now we have about 60% of this functional soda category and expect us to kind of hold that or even increase it. Just given, I think we win on flavor, certainly on the functional benefit we're delivering. And we seem to have a brand and a position that's really resonating as well.
You said 60% of what was the cat? What did you call it? Functional?
Functional soda.
That's actually the name of the category called functional soda.
Yeah, it's basically that's what's happening. People are launching soda formats that have functional benefits to it. I think there's now, in the last 4 years, it's probably like north of 20 brands I've seen launch. Some of them very, very close to our, our positioning and concept.
How do you navigate that part? Like you said, it's close to your positioning, it's close to your profile. Do you like pay attention to those and like make sure that there's legitimacy, or you just kind of noticing that and still pushing forward?
There's kind of an inevitability to it, right? If you're having success, you will get new entrants, which is totally fine. I think the two things, one is some of them are getting a little close from an IP perspective, which creates brand confusion, which isn't great. The other thing, as I say, I think it's really important for this category to hold a standard around efficacy. But really, that's on us to ensure that we continue to lead the category. So you have to go and execute properly in store. You have to think long term about strategy to ensure that you retain that market leadership position. You've got to keep working hard on all facets of your brand, from positioning to flavor to how you're marketing.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. This segment is brought to you by Salesforce. Salesforce brings marketing and engagement together. If you want to learn more, head over to salesforce.com/marketing. And please subscribe to this channel for more marketing insights from the world's best marketing leaders across the Fortune 500 and beyond.